Hello children, good morning all of you. Now today we are going to conclude the lesson. Till last class we have studied what is history, why should we study history, and what are the sources of history. Now let us know that who help us in gathering the sources. Who help us in gathering sources of history? I already told you what is source of history. Anything that gives some information about the past is called as sources of history. We have seen two types of sources: literary sources and archaeological sources. Okay, it's good. But in literary sources we have seen manuscripts and inscriptions. In archaeological sources, we have seen artifacts, we have seen monuments, we have seen coins, we have seen seals. But my question is, who are the people who help us in gathering all these sources? Now let us see. These are, see here, what is seen in the picture? Skeleton of some animal. So one type of people are paleontologists. P-A-L-A-E, paleo. Once again, pronounce children. Paleontologists. Paleontology. That means paleontology is study of prehistoric plants and animals. Again a question here. What is prehistoric period? The period before written records. The period before writing is known are called as prehistoric. So paleontology is the study of prehistoric plants and animals. So these paleontologists are the scientists who study the data regarding prehistoric plants and animals. Now you may get a doubt. Paleontologists are people of today, but how do they study about the plants which existed before prehistory, that is before 3200 BCE? This is how they do. See, they dig the soil, they get information through fossil records. Let us see what a fossil. Here see, they are digging. They are getting either nail or horn of an animal. See, oka kommu laatidi dorikindi vallaki. He is a dinosaur paleontologist. Ee paleontologist dinosaur yokka skeleton ni tavvi pattukunnadu. He got one body part of dinosaur. Okay. Then he started searching the soil. They are sieving, they are digging. Chudandi enta neat ga enta baga tavtunnaru. They are digging. And slowly they are getting the remaining parts of the dinosaur. See, a large bone is available. Now still they are digging. So this is how the rib is coming out. Dinosaur yokka pakkate muka dorikindi. Like this, the paleontologists study the history of plants and animals in prehistoric periods. So by studying this, we come to know that what type of animals existed in prehistoric period. ఇప్పుడు అంటే మనకి పుర్లు సింహాలు ఉన్నాయి, అప్పట్లో ఏముండేవి? డైనోసార్స్ ఉండేవి. ఎలా తెలుసు మనకి డైనోసార్స్ ఉన్నాయి అని చెప్పని? ఎలా తెలుసు అంటే ఇటువంటి వాటి పేలియంటాలజిస్ట్ ద్వారా మనకి we come to know. Okay children, and now let us see one more type of people, archaeologists. We already studied what is archaeology. They work, they dig the soil, they collect the artifacts, pottery. We have seen in the first video cave paintings of Bhimbetka paintings. By the paintings we come to know what type of animals are there. They recover ruins of buildings. పాడుబడిపోయిన బిల్డింగులు దొరుకుతాయి. ఆర్టిఫాక్ట్స్ అంటే ఏంటి? మనుషులు చేసిన వస్తువులు దొరుకుతాయి. అప్పట్లో వండిన పాత్రలు దొరుకుతాయి. పెయింటింగ్స్ చూపిస్తారు. అండ్ దే యూజ్ ఆల్ దీస్ టు స్టడీ ద civilization of previous people. See here, an archaeologist is there working. How he is digging the soil? Slowly. He is using a metal detector. The metal detector is giving a beep sound. That means something is there, made of metal there. Now see, they got a vessel. మన గిన్నెలాగా ఉంది. ఇప్పుడు ఆ వెసల్ తీసుకున్నది ఎన్ని సంవత్సరాల నాటిది అనేది దే ఫైండ్ ఎ క్లూ. See, this is the vessel used and it got buried in the soil. There is something in the vessel. Yes, something is there in the vessel. He is still picking something from the vessel. Oh my goodness, he got a gold chain from the vessel, I think. Yes, it is a gold chain. All of you don't start digging. This is the job the archaeologists do. They work on digging. What do they restore? ఏమేం దొరుకుతాయి అందులో? Artifacts, cave paintings, ruins of buildings, the jewelry used in those days. They get everything. And one more group of people are called as historians. They collect all the clues. They collect all, we have seen manuscripts, తాళపత్ర గ్రంథాలు ఎక్కడెక్కడ ఉన్నాయో వెతుకుతారు. హిస్టరీ రాసిన పేపర్లు ఎక్కడెక్కడ ఉన్నాయో వెతుకుతారు. ఓకే అమ్మా. They collect all the sources and they preserve in libraries. See, these are historians. They got some clues and slowly they are preserving all the old papers. These are called as historians. They use the sources of history to study the past. So paleontologists, study of fossils. Fossils means remains of prehistorical animals and plants. Archaeologists, they dig the soil and get things from the soil. Historians, who use the source of history. Sources of history to find out the facts. So we have studied what are the sources of history, and we also studied the people who help us. Now the next part of the lesson is look within. 100 years from now, if you want an archaeologist to find a manuscript written by you today, what note would you write to them? Include pictures if you wish to do so. What note would you write? నీ తర్వాత 100 ఏళ్ల వాళ్ళకి నువ్వేమి చెప్పాలనుకుంటున్నావు? If it is me, I would tell them, we faced a dreadful virus called as corona. This corona killed many people in our times. This virus infects lung, so we used to wear masks to escape from the corona. Later we find out vaccine. So like that, any one precaution or like a diary you wrote to the people whom you expect after 100 years from today. వాళ్ళకి ఏమన్నా జాగ్రత్తలు చెప్తారా, లేకపోతే దిస్ ఈజ్ మై డైరీ, ఐ హ్యావ్ రికార్డెడ్ ఆల్ మై విక్టరీస్ ఇన్ దిస్, ఆర్ దిస్ ఈజ్ ద డే వేర్ Rohit Sharma's Indian team got a historical victory over West Indies team. Anything, whatever you want to tell the people or your next generations 100 years from now. Okay, children. With this, I end the day. I end the lesson. You revise and you write the lesson.